Morning. So it's now 7 o'clock and I just finished getting ready. I apologize for my very oily looking skin. I just put a ton of argan oil on it because I know the airplane's gonna dry my skin out. But I am now gonna pack my bags into the car and head to the airport. It is actually 7:20 now and I am eating. Yum. And can't forget my favorite snack. It's cucumber, onion and chive cream cheese, everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, of course, and avocado and some sriracha. And now we're ready to go. So I got the Korean bibimbap. This is rice and you mix it in with the veggies with some spicy sauce and soup. My sister got beef and potatoes with carrots and a salmon salad that she finished eating with this cute little balsamic dressing. Ta-da! So Korean bibimbap and seaweed soup. When there's so many empty seats around us, but I still sit next to my sister because I'm clingy. I forgot to record this earlier, but they give us this little pouch with these slippers in it, just for if you want to take a walk around the plane to stretch, and a little toothbrush with toothpaste, and you get a pillow and a blanket. So they actually turned off the lights in the cabin so that people can sleep, and my sister ended up going to the row behind me so she can stretch her legs. And I actually have this whole row to myself, and I'm just lying with my pillow and my blanket, and my legs are stretched out. Like, who needs first class? I just took a little nap and look at the view that I woke up to. Meal number 2, I got beef and she got chicken. Yummy! Got some cake and some salad and some bread and some Korean hot pepper paste, a staple. My sister is attempting to make a sandwich with the bread and the ham and the veggies that they gave us for a salad. So the bread is falling apart.
Can you can I use half of yours?
No. Wow.
Oh, Julie, please.
Yes. So her top of the bread fell apart, but when I cut mine, it's perfectly fine. Ta-da! Wow! Look how good this turned out. Yummy! Well, after that super long flight, we finally landed in South Korea. Due to the pandemic, they had certain systems and processes in place for when passengers arrive through international travel. So when we walk into the first line, there's an area here where they help set up this app on your phone, and during your 2-week mandatory quarantine, you have to log your temperature and symptoms, if you have any, on this app, so it helps to keep track of how the travelers are feeling and making sure that they are quarantining and not out and about. Then you go to the next line where you sit down with another person to make sure you have a place that you can quarantine at, and I think they called whoever you put down for who's going to pick you up at the airport. Anyways, after all this is done, then you can do the regular airport arrival stuff and then go to pick up your luggage. We took the KTX from Incheon to Ulsan, and during this we saw how great of a job they did making sure to keep international travelers separate from domestic travelers. Like they had separate buses, separate train carts, including separate waiting rooms, ticket booths, bathrooms, and even separate hallways, solely for those that flew in from other countries. Which I think, along with the mandatory 2-week quarantine for international travelers, is another great way to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus in the country. We finally get to Ulsan, where my mom came to pick us up. They have these seat barriers that they sell for cars, so my mom put that up between the front 2 seats and back seats where me and my sister were sitting, which was another good precaution. She dropped us off straight at our apartment, where my sister and I will be quarantining for the next 2 weeks. Luckily, my mom had been in the country for a couple months before my sister and I arrived, so although we do get the quarantine supply package from the government with food in it, she was able to stock the fridge up here with some extra side dishes and some other food. Sister and I just finished unpacking in our studio, so now we are celebrating with our first meal in Korea. Classic ramen with eggs and some side dishes and rice. So I'm gonna do a super quick little studio tour. This is the entryway, and here is the shoe closet, just like that. And we have a bathroom, shower, this small washer, which is really convenient, and this really cute little kitchen. And here we have our closet space. And it's really cool because this one is the fridge, and we have our Korean side dishes and fruit and other food and freezer. This is one of the other closets, and this is our little vanity. Traditionally. And then this is and then more closet space. And then that is really pretty much it. So we're gonna go get tested, just the mandatory testing. And these masks fit so much better. We thought someone was gonna get on the elevator. But these masks fit so much better than the blue surgical masks fit. So anyone that flies in has to get tested when they arrive and after the end of their mandatory 2-week quarantine as well. We just finished getting tested, and that was so painful. Me and my sister both cried. That hurt so bad. I've gotten tested before at school, but this one was the one where they stick it up all the way into your brain, basically. I'm in pain. And now they are taking us back to where we're quarantining, and they actually pick you up and drop you off in an ambulance, all for free. Okay, ready? Ready? Count down. 3, 2, 1. Look! Okay, so we landed yesterday. We got to our apartment yesterday, and this morning they dropped off our quarantine packages. And because I'm here with my sister, they gave 2 of everything. But in this bag, they have like sanitizing spray, hand sanitizer, a thermostat, because every day, twice a day, we have to log our temperature and our symptoms, if we have any, onto an app. And then we have some extra masks and bags for like food waste that they'll get. And then we have 2 giant things of water. Okay, now opening the box. It feels like Christmas. Someone's home. So I'm just using my handy dandy ruler. Ooh, all right, so we got our classic seaweed. We have instant noodles. We have some yummy Spam. And we have this beef bone soup. I've had this before too, this is pretty good. And then we have tuna, and it says, I love tuna. And then we have instant curries, and we have your classic box of easy to make rice, and ooh, we have some Korean red ginseng liquid. This actually looks really fancy, but yeah, so that's it. And my sister's quarantine box has the same stuff, but that's it for the unboxing of the quarantine package we got from the Korean Red Cross. But